All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out. Just a message help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you very my channel. And since I don't know what time it is that you very my channel, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for very my channel. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Over here on my channel, we make sure we pour into ourselves because self-love and self-care is not selfish when you're doing for everybody else. It's up to you at the end of the day to make sure you pour into your own cup and fill your own cup. Okay, you shouldn't be waiting around on nobody to fill your cup when you got all the juice to fill your own cup. All right, so I tell you all the time, if you're out here giving out 90% and you're only receiving 20, 30, 40, 50% of that 90%, what are you doing? If you're out here giving out 80% and you're only receiving 20, 40, 50% of that 8%, what are you doing? It must be an equal give and take in order to attract what it is that you need to attract out of life. And you also got to release everything that you're holding on to. Forgive those who have done wrong by you. Go within and do the healing, looking at the trauma, looking at the past trauma, looking at the relationship trauma, looking at the mom and daddy trauma, looking at family trauma, whatever it is, you gotta go within and do the healing. Okay? Because how can you make room for something new when you still holding on to the old? Thank you for all my A1 Day ones. Thank you for my subscribers that's been here. Thank you for the subscribers that just came. Thank you for the subscribers that watch and haven't subscribed yet. Make sure y'all hit the like button since you haven't subscribed yet. Make sure you hit the like button. So we're going to finish off the inner wisdom message as far as what y'all need to know what the inner wisdom is telling y'all, which is a wonderful guide for February. Like I say, we in 2025, whether you celebrate in January or March, it's time for you to start pouring into yourself. Self-love, self-care is not selfish when you're doing for everybody else. Okay? So let's see what zodiac sign is next. Taurus is up. Okay, Taurus. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, Taurus, and we're going to get started. We're going to start off with the self-care message. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first, baby. Okay, we're going to get the message out for self first, and then we're going to do the rest. All right? Nothing little easy trying to give me a hard time, man. All right, Taurus, let's get started, baby. Let's get it started, and let's get it started. All right. All right, Taurus Collective. Let's see what self-care message y'all have for today. See what's going on with self-care message y'all need. Self-care message for the Taurus Collective. 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 No matter what's up, let's take a trip. Self-care message for the Taurus Collective. Taurus Collective, it says, speak only loving words to yourself about yourself. Choose to see the truth in all situations, but speak with love and kindness. So choose to see the truth in all situations, okay? Don't talk about yourself and say, oh, I was dumb, I was stupid. How can I look blind? How can I let that happen? So if this, if that, choose to see the truth in the situation. But speak with love and kindness. Gather your emotions, gather your thoughts. Okay, because at some point in time, your intuition was telling you something. And once upon a time, your gut was telling you something. And once upon a time, your eye was switching. And at once upon a time, you got you got the warnings. You got the warnings, you got the red flags. And guess what you did? You chose to do opposite. So when something is going a certain type of way that you had already saw, choose to see the truth in it. And only speak loving words to yourself about yourself. No need to go talk down about yourself, because guess what? Either you was blinded by love, either you was blinded by just believing what a person was saying, either you was blinded by the representative that they put on for you. It was something. But it was a lesson you were supposed to get out of it. So get the lesson, learn the lesson, and be prepared for the next test. Okay? Speak only with love and kindness. Of course, sometimes we can't speak like that because, baby, you be ready to cuss a person out when they done got over on you in a certain type of way. But all of the red flags were there, all the warnings were there, all that was there. So choose to handle it different. Choose to do it a little different, okay? And you be like, that's easy said and done. Of course, because when we mad, right? But that's okay. If you had that little moment, nobody's perfect. But after all this said and done, make sure you being heard. Make sure you're getting out what you need to say. Okay? Taurus single. Taurus single. Alright. Y'all hanging. And it says something good is coming your way. It's time to challenge yourself to do that very thing you're afraid to do. Okay? Something good is coming your way, Taurus single. But it's time to challenge yourself to do that very thing that you are afraid to do. Okay? Step out of your comfort zone. Don't worry about what people gonna say. Don't worry about what people gonna think. It is what it is at the end of the day, because they all gonna talk anyway. Whether you're doing good or bad, they gonna talk anyway. They got something to say. Taurus in a relationship. Taurus in a relationship, stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay? Mean what you say and say what you mean. Don't let nobody come pull the wool over you. Don't let nobody come just tell you anything, and you already said something. You already said, if this happened again, if that happened again, if this was to go on again, like, stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Stand on what you say when it come down to what you say. Stand on business about you. Okay? Taurus and male for a long time for me. Taurus and male for a long time for me. The world needs a rebel like you to help drive change. Be that change you wish to see in the world. So the change you wish to see in the world, let it start with you. Be that prime example. Okay, practice what you preach. Come on now. Be the example. So you can be a teacher to somebody else. Sometimes the student has to become the teacher. Okay? Let's see what we have for the Taurus single. Taurus single. What inner wisdom? Taurus single. No blood, no treatment. What inner wisdom is the Taurus single? What inner wisdom is the we have for the Taurus single? What inner wisdom is the we have for the Taurus? Get you trained for the battle. I know you know how to make me jealous. I was never loyal. Let you tell it, baby. I'm ready to fix it if you ready, baby. Okay, y'all. All right, so it's telling y'all in life there's always room for improvement. Today, take a moment to see what you can do better. Today, take a moment to see what it is you can do better. Collective. All right, so singles, like I said, something good is coming your way. It's telling you, of course, it is normal to have your walls up after being hurt. But after a while, your walls may keep you out. Just what you may need to heal. Take chances. So it's telling you, if you haven't started taking chances, it's time for you to take a chance. It's time for you to take a chance on something. It's time for you to take a chance on a person. It's time for you to take a chance on a friendship. It's time for you to take a chance on a job. It's time for you to take a chance on something. Okay? Because like I say, of course, it's normal to have your walls up after being hurt. But after a while, your walls may keep you away from the very exactly thing that you need to be going towards because you're afraid of getting hurt. Stay optimistic, okay? Deal with their hurt as far as acknowledging their hurt, as far as, you know, learning from their hurt, as far as seeing what you could do differently just so whenever that situation come back again or whenever that situation occurs again, you'll know how to handle it. You'll know how to deal with that emotion. You'll know how to transmute that energy. Okay? It's also telling you every day is a day to learn and discover something new. No matter how small or great, knowledge is power. So don't ever think you didn't get to that point where you feel like you don't need to learn nothing new. Every day is a good day to learn something. No matter how small or how great, knowledge is power at the end of the day. So start. You can be led to the water, but can nobody make you drink it? Start educating yourself a little bit more on things that you are interested in. And maybe it's time for you to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything. There will be a time when you would just have to accept it, just like he had just told you. Every day is a good day to discover something new. Don't feel like you know everything. You don't know everything, okay? You might have know what you have been through. You might have know as far as certain situations you have been through or dealt with or certain people you have dealt with, but you don't know everything, okay? Educate yourself a little bit more on whatever it is that you're looking into. Educate yourself a little bit more on whatever it is that you're diving into as far as taking a risk with, okay? Don't go in just thinking okay, I know how to do this. I know this right here. To where you feel like you ain't got to do no research or nothing. Do your research. It won't hurt. Do your research. Come on, get up out your own way. Stop being so cocky. Stop being so much in your ego. There's nothing wrong with doing a little extra work to make sure that it is just what it is so you won't go in there and look crazy. So you won't do something and looking crazy at the end of the day. Educate yourself a little bit more. Taurus, in a relationship, stand for something so you don't fall for something. Because second guessing yourself only leads to more indecisions. Trust yourself and do what's best for you. Like I say, stay your ground when it comes down to dealing with you. If you said what you said, mean what you say. If you said that was it, that was the end, that's the end. It might be a challenge because you like how I supposed to do this, but you should have been figuring out that master plan. And if you ain't figured out that master plan just yet, guess what? You got time to figure out that master plan. So you can just be like, hey, I told you when it came down to me and I said this and I said that, I meant what I said. So I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna get out the way. And that's dealing with anybody. Because it's telling you, in order to gain closure and healing for ourselves, we must move on. We must move on from things, people, and situations that we cannot change. We can't change people. We can't change people. When they're ready to change, they're going to change. Okay? We can't change situations because once a situation happened, a situation has happened. Either it affected you or it didn't affect you. But we can't change it. At the end of the day, it's going to be up to you as far as what you do. What's your next move? What's your next play? Stand for something so you don't fall for everything. Stand on business when it come about you. Stand on business when it come down to you because the second guessing ain't getting you nowhere when it's already in your face. It's already in your face. That second guessing ain't getting you nowhere. It's in your face. The answers you are seeking is in your face. It came to you 10 times already and you still looking for more answers. Ain't no more answers. Either you gonna move or you ain't gonna move. What you gonna do? Taurus that's in a marriage or a long-term commitment. The world needs a rebel like you. Be that change. Be flexible. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always about going out of your way. Bend, don't break. Go with the flow. Okay? Chill out. Go with the flow. Let things happen naturally. Stop doing all this bending. This way, that way, trying to be here, trying to be. No, just go with the flow. Let it happen how it's going to happen. Because it is time to awaken to a new day and a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You are a butterfly. It's time for you to blossom, baby. It's time for you to show the world the real you. It's time for you to show up for you. It's time for you to show out for you. You done been the flex as far as trying to help everybody else as trying to do this and do that. Now it's time for you to show up for you. Do what you need to do for you. Make that change within you. Show them it is capable of doing. All you gotta do is be dedicated, committed, have discipline. Show them. Okay? So Tyra, this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Get over them, my kids under me.